Very pleased to welcome Mr. Akin Adamson, Managing Director, Ricardo Middle East at the Sustainable Aviation Futures MENA region. Thank you very much for being with us. So would you like, please, to tell us more about your solutions?
Thank you. Well, first of all, it's a pleasure to be here, and thank you for talking with me. So Ricardo Energy and Environment is a full-service sustainability consultancy. So we cover a range of different disciplines, including things like air quality, waste management, water management, renewable energies, and sustainability, which include things like carbon management, recyclability, etc. Obviously, within that, we work across different industries, and aviation is one of those industries that is obviously a hot industry in terms of decarbonisation. So we do a lot of work both with airports and also in things like sustainable aviation fuels for the propulsion of aircraft. We are a UK-based company, and we work with most of the UK airports, as well as some flagship projects in the Middle East as well.
We know about your deal with Tadweer. Would you please tell us more about it in terms of aviation?
Yeah, so I think it's fairly well known that a couple of years ago, Tadweer was exploring whether it was possible to convert municipal solid waste into kerosene or jet fuel replacement. That's one of the areas that we have some deep expertise in, and we helped Tadweer run a feasibility study to explore, first of all, whether it's possible. It is. There are different technologies out there that can do it, and to look at those different technologies and make a recommendation about how they might move forward with that project.
What about technology transfer in the Middle East? As you know, the region is buzzing with all those startups going on, including aerospace startups. Have you considered any JV, for example, in terms of technology transfer to the Middle East?
Well, I think all of the technology companies that are looking at implementing solutions here will do so in partnership with someone. So, as an example, for the Tadweer project, obviously there are the international technology providers coming in, but they would obviously work with Tadweer. They'd also work with ADNOC, who are the existing kind of provider of jet fuel, and with an off-taker like Etihad Airways, for example. So when you're talking about aviation, it's very much an ecosystem, and there are multiple partners always involved in pretty much every project that you do.
Yeah, as you know, there are so many new airports in the region. We have Abu Dhabi due to open soon as well, the new one, the new terminal, and also Dubai, the new airport in Dubai, DWC, World Central, and across the region, Jeddah. So what are the best solutions that you can offer, taking into account your global experience or back in the UK, to the airports in the region?
Well, yeah, as I said, I mean, Ricardo helps airports decarbonize in general, and that includes, again, all of the functional areas, whether it's sort of energy, waste, water, and just the general sort of sustainability. But if I had to pick a number of areas where an airport might focus, I guess, number one might be energy efficiency, and looking at how it can use the resources that it's got better. Waste management is one, and so not just reducing the waste, but also what you do with the waste you generate. And so we know that circular economy is becoming more and more important. So when you bring things onto the airport, how do you reuse them to stop them ending up in landfill or somewhere else? And then, last, there are quite sort of discrete solutions like electrification of the ground fleet, for example. So, one of the ways that you can reduce, emissions is to remove, combustion engine vehicles from an airport. And we know that airports, are rife with vehicles of different shapes and sizes. If you can electrify that fleet, you go a long way to reducing the vehicle emissions.
We know that in this regard is ongoing global research in this regard. What are the best solutions so far, and what do you foresee the future?
Oh gosh, there's so many solutions, and if you've attended the conference here today, you'll hear a plethora of different solutions. So I think it would be unfair of me to single any particular solutions out. But as I say, I think I would be focused on, if I was an airport, focused on the sort of the methodologies that will get you to where you need to be. So, we've mentioned circularity as one, a focus on net zero and having a broader plan to get to net zero, under which there'll be different work streams that sit below those. And I think probably, taking a fairly well-worn approach of picking the low-hanging fruit first, getting some early quick wins, and then staging in the different initiatives after that to get you to your final end target.
Back to airports, as you know that now more electric planes are coming or due. So, is your company basically offering any infrastructure or any consultancy in this regard to get the airports ready for electric planes and perhaps beyond the hydrogen and all that?
Yeah, we can help airports in their plan towards electrification of planes, or even the hydrogenation of planes. But we also work with aircraft manufacturers as well to help them to decarbonise their aircraft, whether that's through electric planes or battery-powered planes or hydrogen-powered planes. So again, Ricardo's heritage is actually in propulsion, and that's one of the areas that we're working on alongside the pure sustainability areas.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Shukran.